Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Centara Grand Hua Hin Hotel. And I do say welcome back because this is actually our second trip in only 7 weeks. We were last here in December and it is now February 26. This hotel is currently undergoing a major renovation. And when we was last here, we were actually the very first people to stay in one of their newly renovated wings. You can actually check this out on my previous review, which is on my channel, which is at That's How I Travel. This gives a full review of going from the older wing over to the brand new garden wing, which is actually where we are staying again. So we are in the room next door, so a very similar layout. So I'm not going to use this video to really concentrate on the room as that's in the previous one. So this is the newly renovated garden wing, which is really beautiful. The pool area is really quiet, it's really lovely. A lot more sunbeds now because obviously there is now a whole pool that's completely gone, plus the villa pool went last year as well, so technically 2 pools down. Coming back 7 weeks later, they've also completed this little section of the garden wing, which is a really nice little seating area where you can come and get out of the sun, have some lunch. There's a really nice little bar area to the left there as well, where they'll come and serve you your drinks around by the pool if you want to. Just another point on the sunbed situation, if anyone is wondering and maybe a little bit worried about it, they've added additional beds around both the pools, so there are still plenty of beds for everyone. It is a little bit more cramped, but that's just to be expected. It's still absolutely fine in my opinion anyway. So here we are in probably my most favourite part of the hotel actually. This is the museum. This is where they serve afternoon high teas. You can come here for a special occasion, and you quite often see people from outside of the hotel having like little parties here and things, which is really nice, celebrations and things like that. But there's a real tradition in here. There's lots of old bits and pieces from the hotel from years ago. There's a lot of history. Like I say, this is a real heritage hotel, and there's so much history here, which I love the fact that none of this is going to change. Even though they're modernising sort of the rest of the hotel, really, they are going to keep this wing completely intact. It's just going to be updated slightly in the rooms. So as we're just panning around here, you can see some of the really old bits and pieces that they used to use here in the hotel, the old teas. There is actually an old switchboard as well, which they used to use in the hotel, which you can just see coming around here now. There's loads of things that you can read on the walls about everything, lots of photos and pictures from the early 1900s really. This is also a really lovely space just to come and relax. You can come and sit down in the chairs even if you don't want to, have, the full tea or anything like that. You can just come and have a cool drink if you wanted to and just take it all in. But it's well worth a visit, and it's worth having a little look around. I do have to admit, in the years that we've been coming here, we've still never actually done the afternoon high tea. We've said it many times that we will do it, and we just don't get round to it. We tend to have breakfast and then just don't eat again until the evening. Is that like weird? Does everybody normally have lunch as well? I don't know. Let me know what you do. I personally find it too hot to even bother eating. I just don't tend to get hungry. Anyway, enough of the food talk. Let's continue on our little walk about this beautiful hotel. This is also another favourite little walk of mine. This goes straight down to the beach. I always feel like I've stepped back in time at this part walking down here. You've got some beautiful plants, flowers everywhere. It's just so pretty. It feels really colonial and like you've stepped back into like the early 1900s, which I absolutely love. It's just really peaceful, quiet, really super pretty. People are always taking pictures along here. As we continue down towards the front, just on our right hand side, you can see all the boarding that's gone up, which was where the previous old pool was, which is now all completely blocked off. They are working on this at the moment, so you do get a bit of noise from here, but luckily this part of the hotel doesn't really affect us at all. Just on the left hand side here is a little kitchen area where they cook the wood fire pizzas, which are absolutely delicious. And here again on the right hand side we can now get a look at what they've actually done, and they've boarded up, plus a little insight sneaky peek into what the brand new pool is going to look like. This will be open next year. They've actually sectioned it off really well, so that pool area is completely shut off, along with the colonial wing which we were staying in last time before we moved over to the garden wing. This area here is called Coast. This is a really good restaurant. It serves food all day long. They do an amazing roast dinner on a Sunday, and it's just so pretty being right on top of the beach, day or night. It's absolutely gorgeous. We quite often eat here. So out onto the beach, this is the entrance. You can only come in and out. There's always security here for people staying at the hotel, and you can really see now where they've sectioned everything off. You've got like this netting that stretches all the way along the front of the hotel. Everything is completely boarded up, and you can see the top of the hotel where we were staying, the wing, where they've stripped it all completely back. You can see that they've really cracked on with it. Just 7 weeks, they've achieved a lot, I think, so they really are sort of underway, and they are on track apparently. So this brand new wing is due to open next year, which I believe is the latter part of 27, along with the brand new pool. So it's very, very exciting times for the hotel. I think they're going to do an incredible job. I thought I'd give you a little stroll along this beach. There's Ian trotting back to get somebody a beer, which I will be coming back along to pick one up myself on the way back. Everyone is just so lovely along this beach. It stretches for miles. This beach is outstanding. I love this beach. It really is just a lovely beach to walk along, and if the tide is out you can just keep on walking for absolute miles. It just stretches and stretches. It's really, really good for, exercising. If you want to get your steps in, you can definitely do it along this beach. It's constantly busy from sunrise to sunset and beyond. What's lovely about Hua Hin Beach is that they have the most incredible horses. This is something that they've always had. It's quite a tradition here. They are so well looked after, and you can jump on and have a little ride for about 300 baht, so it's really good value. But just look at this beach, just walking along here, and look how crystal clear the water is. This filming just doesn't even do any of it justice at all, because it is absolutely crystal clear. You get lots of fish that you can see. You do get jellyfish here though. They're not too dangerous. They're white, but they do give a bit of a sting, but it's nothing too dangerous. But obviously you always have to be a bit cautious. I personally, for that reason, would never swim, but you get loads of people swimming in here. It's just me. I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to things like that. So much wildlife. It's just beautiful to actually just walk around and just be amongst it all. It's really, really beautiful. Loads of water sports go on here as well. There is just literally something for everyone. So just popping back into the resort, and I wanted to show you the second pool that is still open. So this is to the left of the hotel as you were coming down towards the beach. We actually spent a lot of time at this pool the very first year that we stayed here, but then after that we tended to be around by the villas, and obviously since being over in the garden wing we've pretty much been using that pool here. This does get busy, but it's a really, really lovely space. It's a great pool. I found it a little bit on the cold side, but that's just me because I'm a wimp and I'm very much like that when it comes to pools anyway. As we continue to follow the path around, you can see where they have added additional sunbeds around to the back area of this pool, so there are plenty of beds for everybody still. You do get more space over at this pool, so it's not as cramped as it is around the garden pool. just something to bear in mind, perhaps if you've got kids with you. You've got this nice little play area just right here, and just here to the left is where the kids club was, but this has now been transformed into the temporary gym, as this was over in the colonial wing, which is now closed for the renovation. I actually used it for the first time yesterday, and it is very small, but it has everything still in there. It's got your weights and everything that you would want. You've got your running machines. So heading back round to our garden pool, and just thought I'd show you just a little part of the gardens. Here I am walking through our elephant hedge, which is the entrance into the beautiful garden wing. I absolutely love walking around these gardens. They're so well maintained and they're constantly looked after. So here we are into the garden wing, and you can see how fresh and new it all looks. There are only 2 floors on this wing, which means a lot of them are on the ground level, which makes real easy access for in and out of the pool area. I love that where our room actually is, we don't have to walk all the way around the pool. We can just cut across this grass area and we are right on our patio. Now, I did say that I wasn't going to do a full review of the room, but I will give you a little tour as we are in a different room. It is the room next door, so it is a slightly different layout. It's just the opposite way round. But for anyone who hasn't seen the previous video, I will just give you a little look. We are fully unpacked, so it is a little bit more messy than my previous video, but hey ho. So the one thing that I think is a complete game changer in this room layout is this walk-in wardrobe storage area. It's a really lovely space and means that you don't have to have your luggage anywhere. It's all completely tucked away. The bathroom is a lovely size. You have a Jack and Jill sink. You also have your rain shower, separate loo, and a freestanding bath. All really modern, lovely hot water, plenty of amenities, which are always topped up and changed daily or as and when. This is the rain shower, which is absolutely superb. It's a really, really lovely shower. And there's my OCD kicking in and making sure the bottles are straight. Anyone else, or is that just me? Anyway, just panning back around again into the separate toilet, which is just nice for privacy. And you can also, what I forgot to show last time, was there's a sliding door, just so you can completely shut the bathroom up as well. You're not just exposed straight into the closet space. Here's your safe, which works really well. Plenty of room for everything. All these rooms are family rooms, so they have 2 double beds as opposed to 1 large king bed. Also, if you are a member of the Centara Grand and are part of their club, you also get 2 pieces of laundry free every single day. So you can just hang it up outside your room and 2 pieces will come back the next day all laundered for you, which I think is a really nice touch to have at this hotel. Again, showing the lovely day bed and the view overlooking the pool, which is absolutely beautiful. I also mentioned previously about all the mood lighting and all your up-to-date sort of portals. You don't need to worry about adapters because everything is USB, so that's a real added bonus. We had to actually ask for a adapter for mozzies to be plugged in because we had quite a lot of mosquitoes when we first arrived. And this is just a view out onto our patio area, which, as you can see, has 2 lovely reclining lounge chairs. Plenty of space for hanging up your bikinis at the end of the day. And it's just a lovely place to sit, unwind and take in this absolutely beautiful view. Now, as I mentioned before, we have access to the club, which has its own lounge, which we get invited to as a member. Now, we can use this for breakfast, and we can also use this from 5 p.m. in the evening for drinks and canapes, which is all included, which is a really nice little touch, and we absolutely love it. We use it every day, but this is a really lovely place to come and have breakfast. It's always much quieter than over the other side, and you get a real nice personal service. 9 times out of 10 we have the same table every day, and the staff really get to know you. They know what you like to drink. They will also go away and make you anything that you want. So if you want some fruits prepared, they'll go away and do that. They will cook any type of egg any which way you want and bring it straight to your table. So this is just a little selection of some of the things that you can just help yourself to in the indoor area. You've got all your normal standard things that you would expect to find for breakfast. There's a great choice from all different types of bread, there's salads, there's cereals, and right through to cooked breakfast. Also, if there is something that you perhaps don't see, just ask them, because 9 times out of 10 they will absolutely do it for you as well. We always have a lovely breakfast here and always miss it once we go home. Just a little look at some of the beautiful little pastries you can get as well. Also, if you actually don't want to sit outside, there's a really nice area just through that door where you can go and sit in the air conditioning. So if it is a little bit too warm for you, it's a really nice space just to go and have your breakfast. It's nice and quiet. There's hardly anyone in there 9 times out of 10, so it's just nice as an option if you don't want to eat outside. But this is where we choose to sit every day, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. And this is the end of my little review. We can't wait to come back again next year just to see how everything is going. And now I am going to go and enjoy my cup of tea. Bye bye.